I'm just going to show you a short video of how to make the tapers on the 40mm round bar that make up the corner of the bed you've just seen. First of all, you put the lengths of bar into a forge, get them nice and hot. It's thirsty work this. Now what I'm going to do is take the steel out of the forge. It looks almost white hot in the video, but that's just an illusion created by the camera. It's actually an orange heat, and what I do is taper the bar by splaying it in one direction, putting more pressure on the end of the bar, and then turning it 90 degrees, and again just continuously putting more pressure on the end of the bar than the beginning of the taper. Just keep turning it 90 degrees and keep splaying one way 90 degrees, splaying the other way until it tapers to the point where I can see an even taper on a cross section of a square all the way down from the beginning of the taper to the end. Yeah, once I've got a good taper on four sides so that the cross section is a square, I then start to think about taking the corners off here. So in taking the corners out, I'm effectively turning the cross section from a square into an octagon. Here, I'll just turn it 90 degrees and I'm just taking another corner off. I'll do this 4 times. Obviously the third or fourth times I do this, I don't have to do quite as much work because it's already been flattened from the opposite side. Now you can see that the bar is starting to look like a proper taper. It's still obviously a little bit rough, but I can use the heat that's left in the bar to try and get rid of some of those lines and just to smooth it out a bit, making use of the heat. Yeah, I'm just rotating the steel now, just taking out any high points, and that's pretty good. It's cooled down now, so I don't really want to do any more work on that until it's heated up again. So after having left it in the forge again until it's a nice orange heat again, I put it into a different power hammer now. This one's just marginally more controllable, but because the dies, they're called, that are hitting the red hot metal are smaller, I've got a little bit more control about how the taper is formed and how smooth it is. I'm just working down the bar now, just looking all the time for places where the bar needs just to be smoothed out, constantly rotating, constantly looking. Yeah, it's quite a nice close-up shot there of the bar. Now that the bar is reaching the point where it's going to get too cool to forge, I'm actually now just taking off any more highlights. You can just keep forging until it's almost cooled down to room temperature, but you can get smoother and smoother and smoother. But in this case, I quite like the effect that's created by all the marks, which makes it look more like a piece of wood.